Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene, and I'm the author of the Glory MC series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I'm back to do another journal with me in my standard size traveler's notebook. So as you guys can see, I'm using this insert from the Traveler's Company. This one is just the dot grid. I love the grid as well. So I kind of just basically choose whatever I want. So we are going to be setting up for the current month. So I pulled some stickers from my shop to use to set up for this month. And I have quite a few. I'm not sure exactly which one to use just yet. I have like the Summer Lake collection. By the way, these are all in transparent matte sticker paper. So that's what I like to use in here, but we have it available in white matte and also washi paper. So you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order if you're interested in these decorative kits. I don't have all the pages here. I just chose usually just 4 or 5 to set up for this journal, and then I used the rest in my other like reading journals and things like that. So yeah, we'll see. So I have also Refresh, Summer Lake, Monet's Garden, which is another beautiful one. I really like the colors of this one. And then I have Glam Planner to use, and then I have First Love, which I really like too. So I don't know, I have to check and see because I have also pulled these. So these are new to the shop. These are some of the bits from the new vintage ephemera sticker line that we have in the shop. So these are from the vintage ephemera sticker grab bag. So I just chose like a handful of them to use. They have a vintage style artwork to them, and these are like printed on washi paper. So I like to use them as accents to some of these journaling deco kits, just to add more basically of that vintage style. Since I know that not everyone is into that vintage style, I didn't want to put them directly into the kit. So I just created these extras so that you can grab them in the shop separately if you are like me and you like that style. I also have here the lace trim. Now with these kits here, they do come with like one page that has the lace trim and floral trim, but I usually use that in my reading journal. They're a little bit longer and bigger than these ones. These ones are a little bit more like smaller, so I thought that I would choose just a few colors here. These are from the green and yellow pack. We have different colors in the shop, so I chose some of those to work with. And since we're going off some of these colors, I'm guessing that I should probably go with the Summer Lake collection, as the colors match quite nicely, and also they go with the vintage stuff nicely as well. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. We'll go with Summer Lake this time. So what I like to do here is I like to have a title page on one side and then my goals on this side. So I need to pull out all of my scripts for that. So I have all of these scripts available in my shop. We have them printed on craft paper. You can get them in white matte. They look like this in white matte. So I'm just gonna pull out all of the headers that I personally like to use. And then I also have these mini calendars, and I have these Hello Monthly stickers as well. So I think these will work just fine for how I like to do this setup in my bullet journal. So first things first, what I like to do is put down this calendar and the Hello Monthly script. So since it's July, we'll use that one. And then I like to use some sort of fashion girl on the front, as I feel like it's kind of like a statement piece. So I have to decide if I want to use the one like facing the other way or use this girl. I think I might go with this girl. I think she's really pretty. So let me put these down. So these are from ArieBea shop. I just cut them down from the larger sheet, and I'm gonna put that just here, kind of centered like that, and then we'll put the girl at the bottom, and then we'll use the Hello July script. So these tweezers are from my shop if you're interested in them. I'm gonna do a restock of them very soon, but these ones are the straight ones. I also have the curved ones available. So I'm gonna carefully pull this girl off, and can just add her here at the bottom. So there we go. And then here, I think what I want to do is use one of these lace trims here. So these are clear. They are made of PET tape. So I'm just going to add that towards the bottom, just like that. So these little scissors are really cute. They have like a vintage style to them, and these are also available in my shop if you're interested. We have them in rose gold as well as silver. So I'm gonna grab another design of the lace trim, and we'll add it here to the top, just to give it a little extra decoration here. Okay, so that looks good so far. Just trim this bit off again. And then, like I said, on this side, I like to put my goals for the month. So I have like little categories that I usually put, and I printed these ones out on our new craft paper, and I think it'll look really stunning with this artwork. So let me see. I have these really pretty like layering elements. So I think what I'll do is I will grab one of these little lace doilies, some of these florals here, so that we can make some sort of like header. I changed the deco out every single month, so none of it ever really looks the same. Sometimes I put it in the center, sometimes I put it off to the side. It really just depends. So I'm gonna add another larger one at the bottom here. Since I do write a lot, I don't want to decorate the whole entire page just yet. What I'll do is save some of the deco if I have any left over and add that in after I finish journaling in here, so that it's not too much. And I can kind of show you what a finished month looks like. Let me show you March. So this is March of this year. So using another journaling kit from my shop, you can see that I do write a lot. So it fills up quite nicely, and I think the decoration is just the right amount. It's not too much. So yeah, that's what we're trying to achieve again this month. All right, so I think we'll move on to the second spread. So for my second spread, I like to put a currently page here. So everything that I'm reading, loving, just like whatever I'm into will be on this page. And then I also am really big on music, so I like to have a playlist page to keep track of all the music that I listen to in a month. So I'm gonna put another doily up there, and we'll switch out the colors and designs for a few different ones, just so that they don't all look too similar. I'm just gonna layer a little bit. I wanna add one of these. This one has some of the music sheets on it, so I definitely wanna use that one here somewhere. And these, like I said, are on the washi paper, so they won't bulk up your planner. And you can kind of like rip them if you want to give it a different like aesthetic, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to use that there. I kind of want to add this one here at the bottom. So as I mentioned, these are quite nice if you just want to add some more details to your spreads. So this one is for currently, and I'm gonna kind of do it like opposites this time. Sometimes last month I had them both across the top. So we're switching it out for this month and trying something different. This is my last playlist script. If you are interested in these bullet journal scripts, we have different categories too. So if these don't pertain to you, check out the shop anyways, because you may find ones that do fit your style of planning. Obviously, I just chose the ones that I am going to be using. So there we go. So now I have a currently and a playlist page. And then my next one is my reflection and celebrate page. So this is where I reflect on the goals that I made earlier in the month. So I have my reflection script here, as well as my celebrate script. So we will be using that. And again, this time I'm going to kind of decorate it the opposite way and have it on the top here and a little bit here on the bottom. Which one of these do I want again? I like this one. That might be kind of nice, or I can use one of these. So these are going to be grab bags, so they are going to be different in all of their designs. So none of them are going to be exactly the same, which is kind of cool. So if you want, you can purchase more than one, and they'll all be slightly different. And then that way you have like a nice range of different designs to play with for your journals. So I'm going to put reflection up here. And then celebrate I will put here towards the bottom. Normally I kind of keep it here like in the center, but yeah, I just wanted to change it up this month. So we are putting celebrate at the bottom. And if I want, I mean, I could use one of these to kind of separate it too, but I'll hold off on that. I want to make sure that I have enough for my highlights, which is going to be the next two spreads. So for my highlight spreads, I just choose a few things that happen during the month that I kind of want to journal a little bit more in detail about. So maybe like I got a new fountain pen, or maybe some of my family visited or something like that. So I just like to journal about those kind of bigger things in more detail. So I'm going to grab my highlight script and we can add that as well to the top here. I want to place this one a little behind it. Okay, so this will be for highlights, and this one I want to use more of the florals here. So put one here, and then I will scatter some here, because I did this in a previous month and I loved how it turned out. And then I have a few more of these smaller pieces here. And then for this spread, the final one, I had that other girl that I didn't use. So I think I'll add her at the end here so that we kind of start and end with one of the fashion girls. I think that's kind of cute. So we'll just put her there. And I think I'll integrate another one of these. We're almost done. Honestly, this doesn't take me very long, so that's why I didn't really film them in the past. But since I started sharing them on Instagram, so many of you have been asking to share how I like decorate and everything, so I thought that I would just share it here. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna decorate this spread. Now let's go back a little bit because I think I'll add some of that trim on the top here because I think the colors go quite well with the lace doilies. So we'll add one here. And then I'm just going to cut it. That's cute. And then should I put one here or on the previous spread? Here. Maybe I'll put one on this side. I like having the lace because it kind of gives it that elegant feel to it. The designs are quite pretty. And it just gives you a little bit of a border. It's kind of like a nice alternative to some washi. So there we go. That's what that looks like. All right, so this is how I've set it up so far. My title page, I have my goals here. I have my currently and then my playlist, and I will just usually list things out first and then go into like a journal entry after. I have my different categories that I reflect on at the end of the month for my goals here, and then a list of small wins at the bottom here. And finally, my highlight section, as I mentioned, it's just to basically journal more about the larger events that happen. So if I have family over and things like that, that is what I like to cover in this little section here. So since I don't want any leftovers, I'm just going to use up all of the stickers here. This is what it's kind of looking like at the beginning of the month. And then as always, once the month is finished, I do like to share it on Instagram and on YouTube stories here. So I will be definitely sharing the completed spreads once they are all filled in after. So that's pretty much it. I've used up a lot of my stickers. So I can go ahead and throw these away, and then these ones that I still have like 1 or 2 stickers on, I will save them for a next month. So all of these will go back into my TN here and we can clean up. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys are interested in these new like vintage style stickers or ephemera, go ahead and use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off, and that's applicable to the Bujo scripts as well as the decorative kit that I use in my shop. If you're not into the stickers, we also have ephemera, so they are like either cardstock or like just paper ephemera. Which you can use in your collage journal. If you would like me to do more collage journaling on my channel, just let me know. I can definitely do some videos or maybe even some like shorts or reels, kind of sharing my collage process, because I know that's kind of a thing now. So yeah, just let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!